Good morning, students. This is Yan Anjali from SKR and SKR Government Women's Degree College. Today we will discuss about DFS and MapReduce method in our data science. DFS and MapReduce. First we will see about DFS. What is meant by DFS? DFS stands for Distributed File System. DFS stands for Distributed File System. In DFS is a one kind of file system in which all the data is stored on a server. All the data is stored on a server. It is a one kind of file system where we can store all the data on a server. All the data on a server. Here server is the main system and it is also called as a centralized system. The server allows the client users to share files and store data just like they are storing the information locally. The server allows the client users. Here server is the main system. From that servers all the client users accessing the data from the server locally. Okay, sharing storage resources and information on the network is one of the key elements in both LAN and WAN. Sharing storage resources. Storage resources are nothing but we have in this situation client users accessing the information from the server. Here sharing can be done from the server to the client users. Sharing storage resources and information on the network is one of the key elements in both LAN and WAN. Here LAN means local area network, WAN means wide area network. Local area network, wide area network. So a distributed file system is generally used in a LAN. Locally we are using the distributed file system, but it can be used in WAN also over the internet. We can use it in wide area network and also over the internet. We are having different technologies have been developed for sharing resources and files on a network. Today we have seen different kinds of technologies are developed. For which purpose? For sharing resources and files on a network. A distributed file system is one of the process used regularly. So sharing resources is the one kind of process we are used regularly by using the distributed file system, by using the distributed file system. It is a one kind of process involved in implementing the distributed file system is giving access control and storage management controls the client system in a centralized way. Here server is the main system and we can treat as a centralized one. From the server only all the client users can access the data and share the information. So the DFS involved in implementing the access controlling and storage management controlling to the client system in a centralized way, and it was managed by the server. All the entire thing can be managed by the servers. A distributed file system allows efficient and well managed data and storage sharing options on a network compared to other options. Okay. Another option for users in network based computing is a shared disk file system. Not only distributed file system, another option for sharing resources we can also use on network based computing is a shared disk file system. It is the another option for sharing the resources or distributed file system. Next one, MapReduce method. MapReduce is a one kind of programming model for writing applications that can process big data. This MapReduce method we are using in our big data technology. So MapReduce is a one kind of programming model for writing applications. These applications can be processed in big data technology. MapReduce provides analytical capabilities for analyzing huge volumes of complex data. It provides the analytical capabilities for analyzing the huge means very large amount of data. Okay, huge volumes of complex data. Traditional database systems normally have centralized server to store and process data which are not suitable to process huge volumes of data. Okay, as we take in our traditional database systems, normally we are using the centralized server. For which purpose we are using the centralized server? To store and process data. So this kind of method is not suitable to process huge volumes of data. That means large amount of data. It is not suitable. The centralized system creates problems while processing multiple files simultaneously. The centralized system creates problems while processing the data multiple files simultaneously. Google solves these issues using an algorithm. We call it as a MapReduce method. MapReduce method. MapReduce divided a task into small number of parts and assigns them to many computers to perform the such a kind of task. Okay, MapReduce method is divided into a task into number of small parts. That means a large amount of data can be broken into small parts and assigns them to many computers to process the data or information. To process the data or information. The results are collected at one place and integrated to form the result data sets. And finally, after processing the data or information, results are collected at one place and integrated to from the result data sets. Result data sets. Okay. This is about MapReduce method in our data science. Any queries? Okay, fine, thank you. In the next session, we will see about how the MapReduce works. Okay, fine, thank you.